Have you ever been social dancing and your followers' waves looked like this? Or like this?
Or your partner was leading the waves too big? Or maybe he didn't give you enough space?
By the end of this video you will have 5 tips and tricks to fix your waves, and they will look like this. Hello you crazy awesome dancers, and welcome to Story of a Better Wave. First you're going to learn what followers shouldn't do and what they can improve.
No matter how bad your leader is, you can still save a wave. But also, no matter how good your leader is, if your technique is off, your wave will look bad.
The story of a better wave wouldn't be possible without you crazy awesome dancers, also known as subscribers, also known as subscribe, and of course without our monthly Patreon supporters.
Tip number 1. Don't flex your knees when you start the wave. Don't do this. Followers, do you remember the superwoman position? She has her legs straight, like this. You only bend your knees when you are going into the second half of the wave. Like I'm beginning the wave, I have my legs straight, and when I'm going back, I begin flexing my knees. Tip number 2. Chest first, abs later. One of the common mistakes is starting a wave by pushing your abs or even your hip forward. Don't do like this. This is a big no-no. You need to go with your chest first, then abs, hips, and finish the wave. In order to do this, you can inhale, push your shoulder blades forward, your shoulders down, and tuck your belly. And then you go into the wave, like all at once, and then just finish the wave. Tip number 3, settle the hips. Don't go like this. Wave and then down. When you finish a wave, don't just drop. You need to settle your hips backward, like this. I'm going into the wave and go through the hips and backward. You should have a line from your shoulder to your hips and your heel. Your weight is on the back leg. Tip number 4, make Michael Jackson proud. When your partner is leading a reverse wave, be sure to start by pushing your hip up. It should look like this. We start with the wave, we go down, and now when we are doing the reverse wave, the hip go up, and then the rest of the body. When your leader releases a little bit the pressure, this means you need to balance yourself. We are doing the wave, I go down, and here he releases the pressure. I make Michael Jackson proud. I push the hips and finish the wave. Tip number 5, take your time. Don't rush, use tension for a fluid motion. Listen to your leader, try to understand what he wants and adapt to his speed. No matter how bad he leads, you can still feel the speed of his wave. If your leader wants a slower wave, the first signal will be a continuous one, like this. Boom, and down, and then going back. If he wants a faster wave, the first signal will be a more energetic one, like boom, down, and up again. Followers, these were the most common 5 tips for a better wave, but remember that you need to practice a lot by yourself in order for a wave to look good on social dancing. Also, subscribe. Subscribing to our channel makes your waves 10 times better.
For the leaders, tip number 1, preparation saves the day. Leaders, whenever you want to lead a wave, remember this: don't be a fighter, be a lover. This means that whenever you're starting a wave, you are making a preparation in order for your follower to understand, okay, a wave is coming. I am going to exaggerate, I release a little bit the pressure here, I am preparing, we both get back a little bit, and only afterwards I begin pulling and signaling the wave. This can be easily practiced when you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, on 8, make the preparation. Like this, you do your basic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Never start a wave by pulling abruptly, like this. Don't go boom. To understand why this is important, imagine you are being punched in the back.
Finish him!
Remember, always start with a preparation. Tip number 2, use your body. To be able to lead a wave just by using your hands, you have to be a really good dancer. It's not enough for you to think you're a really good dancer, it's a big difference. If you feel you have problems leading a wave, then do a small one yourself. You will see that your body will tend to counterbalance your hands, and this will translate into a better leading and of course your follower understanding the wave better. So what I advise you to do is don't go only with your hands, it's possible, but as I said, you have to be a really good dancer. Instead, go a little bit with your body. Do a make small wave yourself. Boom, pack, boom, pack. Doing so, especially in social, will make your waves feel a lot clearer and a lot more precise. Tension in the elbows, not in the hands. A good way to start understanding how to lead and of course follow the waves is from a basic position and only using the elbows, like this. Boom. From here we create a little bit of tension, I push up, she pushes down, and we tend to do the wave like this to calibrate the tension between us and also understand what our bodies are doing. At first, a general mistake is that the leaders put a lot of pressure or tension in the wrist, in the palms, in the fingers, and they tend to do weird stuff with the hands on their followers' back. When you will start using your hands, I have also a tip for this. Have your fingers locked, closed like this, don't go like this, and remember this metaphor. Thumb is coming, pinky is going. So you go thumbs towards you, pinky away. This will translate into this kind of motion, and of course I'm not leading it like this, I will use all the fingers, but you get the idea better like this. Or even better, if you start some Tai Chi, you will learn how to lead waves a lot better. Tip number 4, give a small go down signal. I repeat, small. One of the most common mistakes in leading the waves is leaders telling their followers to go down, like get on the floor down. You don't want your follower to do squats. They're not here to do squats. They are here to have fun and do some waves. So that signal when you're going down, especially with your hands, must be small. She only has to settle her hip and bend the knees a little bit. That's it. So in conclusion, whenever you start the wave, do the preparation, you give the wave, but here don't push down. It's not about going down, it's about settling the motion. Like this. Tip number 5, support your follower. Not in the sense that she drives you crazy and you have to support her, but in the idea that you have to support her when she gets up from the wave. Whenever you want to start the reverse wave, meaning going from that down position to up, you have to release the tension, the pressure. Of course, you do that by giving a little bit of space to your hands. Your follower is following you, but you support her. You are not letting your hands to loose, or even worse, let go, like boom, go away. There are many variations for getting out of that down position, one of them being just, okay, standing up like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we go up. But even here, we have that support, that tension, that she, okay, understands I need to go up, but remember to support her, especially when you lean her back. This is really important because otherwise she won't be able to make Michael Jackson proud. If you don't know why she needs to make Michael Jackson proud, your follower, you haven't watched the follower tips. Go and watch them now. The last tip here is make that release motion small. She only needs to push her hips forward in order to get out of the wave. Remember, most dancers are not gymnasts, and definitely, most probably, your follower cannot bend back like a rubber band. Leaders, these are some of the most common mistakes that you might do when you're leading a wave. As we said to followers, it's really important for you to understand how to do a wave on your own before even trying it in partner work, because for us it's even harder. We have to know how to make a wave, but we also have to know how to lead it, and these two pieces intertwine together. The better you know how to do a wave on yourself, the better you will be able to lead it, so it's important to practice. We got to the finishing part of A Story for a Better Wave. We hope these tips will help you. Put them in your training sessions. If you have a friend that doesn't do waves too good, send him this video. And of course, if you take into consideration these tips, your waves should improve drastically. That being said, we love you, we hug you, especially if you subscribe. See you in the next lesson. Ciao!